I just want to express in person how thankful I am for this honor, and I accept the responsibility that comes with it. So, I was actually asked to talk about what motivates me. So I'll talk a little bit about One Earth, One Chance, the nonprofit that I had founded 5 years ago. But I'd like to talk about what motivates me, and that brings me to 3 aspects that I consider. The first is reflection on my past, right? I was born and brought up in Calcutta, and my first inspiration came from my mother, Shanta Menon, who founded a school for the differently abled, and she showed me how love of family and friends comes easy, but the love for community that extends beyond people that you know can be life-changing. My association with Sharmila Bose, my childhood friend, is also something that was kind of like a guiding light because I see how tirelessly she works and does the kind of grassroots support that's needed to drive positive change in civic engagement, one person at a time. The other person that really influenced me in my past is Tanya Pinto, who taught me the ropes of how to run a nonprofit and what those joys and challenges are. What I then did, as far as next steps in understanding what motivates me, is reflect or think about what my strengths are. And 3 decades of corporate experience gave me some strengths in certain areas. I found that I had really good capacity to deconstruct very ambiguous situations, break it down into bite-sized problems that are then solvable. I also learned perseverance, diverse teams, multiple geographies. How do you take complex initiatives and deliver them? Define what's the minimum value proposition and then deliver it in multiple phases. So it's not about getting it all done in one shot. The other thing is reinventing myself, right? To stay relevant, I had to become an expert, sometimes overnight, in many different areas, whether it was cybersecurity or AI or supply chain, whatever the topic of relevance was at the time. So I gathered these strengths, and motivation found me. Some concern was building up within me about the condition of the environment. I come from a state, I'm originally from Kerala, a state that is so green, God's own country. And then looking around me, I see so much urban sprawl, and I was very concerned about the environment. And I went to this EarthX conference in Dallas, and I realized that while there's a vast number of problems, there's a vast number of solutions. And what I cannot do is just sit there, curse in the darkness, watch the planet hurtle towards an existential crisis. But instead, let me light a candle and try and dispel some of that darkness, take some steps. That actually inspired me to invite, I did some chai and chit chat, invited some friends of mine over, people that had some bent towards idealism, that wanted to make a difference. We sat around and said, what can we do? And we focused on a 3-fold mission: grow the green, clean, reduce plastic, and teach people about sustainability, about actions that we can take one atomic habit at a time, conscious choices that can make a difference. I want to quote Gandhi, what better way to find oneself than to lose oneself in the service of others. So I would say whatever motivates you, whether it's a women's cause causes, equality, poverty, child welfare. Go out there, get engaged, take some steps, act. And lastly, I just again want to express my deep gratitude to all of you. You are my tribe, and I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here talking about what we've accomplished in 5 years. And I think the metrics are over there: 1,000 plantings and 200 in this spring. A semester, 3 semesters worth of curriculum development in partnership with UTD, and numerous litter pickups. We're here to make a difference, so join us. I would love to hear about your interest, your comments. We have a table back there. Myself, my team, Bindu, Vanita, Manisha, who are also here with me, would love to hear from you. Thank you so much.